My name is Samantha Lombardo. I'm 27 years old and I graduated from St. John's University. I sell digital advertising for online news networks like amnewyork.com, news12.com, and newsday.com. I am on a national level. I started off on a local scale working with real estate brokers, and I would put their advertisements online to attract online listings, people looking for homes, and I was recently promoted about 6 months ago, and now I'm on a national level and I handle all high-end clients like Royal Caribbean, Mavis, NYU, SUNY Westbury, everything over $1 million a year. I deal with about 40 clients every single day, and in order for me to make their campaigns fulfill and succeed, they have to trust in me. They have to believe that I'm going to take their advertising dollars and put them into everything that where it belongs. So for example, if they want to run a print ad, I'm not going to take, say, SUNY Westbury's money and put them into a special section just to receive the revenue and gain their dollars. I'm going to only put them into a section or online or certain section fronts on newsday.com or news12.com or amnewyork.com of where their ads are going to be seen the most, get the most click-through rate, get the most visibility, and that they will actually succeed from their campaigns. If they want to run a print ad and they want to have my input on where to put it, I will only ever put them in education, special sections, or special sections that are based around what they're looking for. So if there's a pop-up in Newsday that they can advertise in that's called Transfer Student, I will recommend them to put their advertising dollars in there. But if there is something on World News that's going to be in Newsday that day and it doesn't pertain to where their advertising dollars belong, I will not suggest them to put their money there, so that it's a certain demographic they're looking for, once again, and that way that they will get the best response from their dollars. About once every other week, I'll meet with the marketing director and we will go over all the plans that SUNY Westbury has for the students, whether it's open houses, graduate students, transfer students, when the open houses are, what majors are popular, what they're trying to promote. And then me and the marketing manager will sit together, go over a game plan based off a budget they have for that month or that 6 weeks or 2 months, and we will discuss what the ads are going to look like, what they're going to promote, and how long they will be online. Sometimes the SUNY Westbury want to hit a certain demographic, so we will only put the ads online for the demographic of 18 to 34. We'll see these ads when they're scrolling through amnewyork.com, newsday.com, or news12.com, or certain zip codes. If someone is in Montauk, they might not necessarily see the SUNY Westbury ad pop up online, and once they click it, it will bring them to an application page or an alumni page or an event page for people or students to sign up for to attend whatever event they have coming up. The reason that specifying certain demographics is so important is because when I work with a specific client and they're trying to hit a certain demographic, they're trusting me with their advertising dollars that they receive from alumni or from the community to make their campaigns work for them. They don't want to see their ads online hitting certain people that have nothing to do with, say, graduate students. So how I do this is when I sit with the marketing director, we'll sit together and we'll say, okay, we're trying to hit specific graduate students. Graduate students are usually above the age of 23 and over, correct? So you obviously want them to come back to school for their graduate programs. So I'm not going to allow a digital campaign to run if it's going to hit, say, high school sports. That doesn't compare to what should be running and where it should be running. When I sit with my marketing director over at SUNY Westbury and he has transfer students. The reason why that is so important is because when you're normally looking for transfer students, you're looking from either out of state or you're looking from other colleges. Usually it's hard for a student to go from a SUNY school to a SUNY school or private school to a SUNY school. You want someone out of actual state. You want them to transfer from out of state into New York and come to your college. So I will then have to pick a demographic outside of New York or outside of Long Island in order for people who are reading newsday.com, news12.com, or amnewyork.com to see these ads to attract these students to come to SUNY Westbury. I enjoy seeing my campaigns doing well at the end of either every campaign or every year, seeing my clients gain something from this. If they got to hit their certain percentage of transfer students that they were looking for, or a certain amount of graduate students that they were looking for that year or following year, and I was able to help them, that's the biggest success that I could ever have. Seeing them happy, seeing them give their trust in me to doing well, and seeing them do well. I personally love enjoying seeing my clients super happy at the end of every campaign or every year, seeing their campaigns fulfill, or seeing them gain the amount of percentages of transfer students that they should have received for that year, or graduate students that they should have received from that year because of my help. The more that I can help them, the more that they trust me, and the happier of a relationship we build together. And that's the biggest success of my job, and the biggest success that I can do for my clients every single day.